Hi guys, welcome to Seeing Within. Look, we look at your vibrational number either from your life path, calculating your full birth date and reducing it to a single digit or a root number. Another is your day number, the day of the month you were born on any given year. Now, if it happens to be a double digit number, we reduce this to a single digit by adding the two numbers together. And lastly, we can use your character or your expression number calculated using your name. Now, there should be links below for that as well. Now, these are all intuitive readings where energy flows at different times for each of us. So, some will be passing these energies, others are going through them, while there'll be another group heading towards it. So, please look back on past readings. A quick note, I meditate and pre-shuffle prior to recording just to save you guys time. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. Hi, welcome to Sing Within, and we're doing a vibration 5. So something unusual happened. Every time I was shuffling the cards, normally I'll bring one of the ancient feminine wisdom cards out, but each time I did it today, two fell out. So I've gone with the flow and we'll just have to work with both cards. So we have a few extra cards here than what I'd normally have. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first two that fell out, we've got Soul Awakening here, and that's all about as the myth goes, it's about losing a love or not appreciating a love that you have and going down a different track. But that different track takes you down a spiral, and as you go down that spiral, it sends you into a dark place, and you're only left to hold on to hope. And holding on to that hope and allowing that hope to transform you allows you to get back to your soulmate. So it's what we're discussing here is having faith and opportunities, and to get back to um, something that you had let go of. And the reason why I say that is because that's backed up by the Queen of Spears here. Now, this is an energy of someone that has gone through a lot. So maybe the path that you went down was quite harsh, and you weathered quite a few storms, as you'd see here. But it didn't really matter how harsh it got or how many storms you went through. There was always that one thing that you held on to for support. But maybe you never used it or felt like you didn't need to use it. But it was sort of like what kept you firm and what kept you braced. But as things got probably pretty rocky and pretty rough, you realized, wow, to get out of this, I am going to, transform my way of thinking, and maybe allow this faith and this opportunity of hope to come through, which gives you the strength and the courage to move on. Now, this card comes about too, it's all about fertility, but it's about someone that comes out of hibernation now. And as they come out of hibernation, which is quite true of this card, because this card is all about going into the depths and the dark of the solitude of yourself, and then coming out of hibernation now with like control over the situation, a free forming, free flowing, and just having complete, well, when I say control over the situation, it's more like going with the flow, and that's how you have control, by going with the flow. And again, this is going with the flow to an opportunity and just having faith with this new opportunity. If we look at the outside influences, whether or the outside energies that surround this, we came up with retribution and justice. Now, they both really mean the same thing. So either you're dealing with when they come up together, it could be a sign that you're dealing with the legal justice system. And because this is a karmic cycle, and it's all about doing what's right, and knowing that justice will prevail with integrity. And even though you might feel scorned, or you might feel that you've been hard done by, it's not a time to seek revenge at all. You understand how the karmic wheels work in life, so you understand that if, or this energy understands that if they walk away from the situation, that justice will prevail, and they are using their integrity by being able to walk away without any hurtfulness or revenge. And this is where it balances out the karmic scales. This is where justice prevails. And I say that because it comes with the Six of Swords. So it's allowing this person to move through quietly, in a discreet manner, to move through their problems, or go towards what's in their heart with pure conviction and pure commitment. This can also mean a legal agreement to either do with marriage and commitment. And this is what I sort of see, or this outside energy moving towards. And if we put the energies together, or how they come about together, I should say, we've got intuition and we've got nature. But the intuition is all about calling out for answers. It's about recognizing that the answers are around you. You might be seeking advice from others. You might have some psychic abilities yourself, which you're getting through dreams. Or you could be a seer with these psychic abilities, because this is what the intuition is. She's actually, in the myth, she is actually a seer, but it's but more so wanting to see the future, wanting to see how this is all going to come about, and looking for answers. And when this card comes about, it's letting you know that the answers are all around you. But also, it's all coupled up with the nature card. Now, the nature card is all about it's looking after the young, and having someone's back, but it's all about freedom as well. It's really important to be able to roam free, and not be completely restricted, and not to be tied down. And so it's almost like this person's asking for, am I on the right track? Like, if I make this, if we have this commitment, if we start this over, will it be the end of my freedom? Will this commitment come at a cost of my freedom? And maybe you're both thinking like this, because it is coupled with the Two of Cups. So maybe both of you are thinking, well, if we move this to a more of a solid foundation, whether it's an engagement, whether it's just moving in together, whether it's a marriage, or just to a solid foundation, will that come at the cost of my freedom? And then if we have a look at the outcome, it's like, what is this one? This one's beauty. So it's all about don't mistaken. This is about vanity versus true beauty. So it's all about knowing better, really listening and seeing beyond the beauty. It's it's really funny because it's so coupled up with enchantment here. So what it's saying is, when I look at this and I look at the two eggs here, what I'm really seeing is there are two types of beauty. There's one that's, of course, that physical beauty, and then there's just one that is birthed from inside and comes from inside. So the physical beauty can be an illusion, and it can be something that can break your heart and become a bit of a snake. Yeah, the one that you're birthed from inside of you is the one that is the mysterious one, and it's full of knowledge and wisdom. And when I say the mysterious one, it's like the magical whim of life. It sets you free, and this is what this enchantment is about. It's like making sure you're on the right path with something that does set you free, but in a magical way. Whereas if you had a choice of say, of two people, and one was, as I said, physically beautiful, where the other one maybe came from the heart more, it's saying be very careful for what you choose for, because one can be a bit of a snake and lead you down a path with a broken heart, where the other one is will set you free on this mystical ride of life. And I say that because it's coupled up with the star there, and it brings you into a sense of safety, um, as well as freedom. As long will give you as much freedom as you like, but with all that freedom, it also gives you a sense of safety that probably you've never felt before or had before in a relationship. And this is where these two cards come in. Again, it's like, am I doing the right thing going down this track? And you're both thinking that because the freedom, yeah, you both crave that freedom. And it's what I'm getting from this is you both can achieve that, but it will, and it's not coming at a cost. Maybe you felt like it would come at a cost, but it doesn't come at a cost. It actually comes as a blessing, a total blessing in disguise. Okay, guys, I hope you all get something out of this, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.